Bat cheers.
What's up, Daniel? Wait, he can play first? Hey, that's crazy.
Live from right field on the south side of Chicago, MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Chicago White Sox.
This storyline.
Well, Singy, all eyes on him today after his incredible performance in the last one.
Yeah, Boog, that was one of the best hitting displays I've seen in a while. My man was in the zone. If he's able to carry that momentum over to today, we're in for a show on MLB The Show.
He's crazy.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And on the hill, Zach Thompson.
Well, he's allowing just over one base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
Sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Wastes no time there. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back.
Vaughn, 1 at second, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning. Back here on the south side, and on the mound for Cleveland in this one, Tanner Bybee. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Comes up empty.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. In the dirt, but kept close. Bybee. In his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Baldwin gets his lead at first with nobody out. The 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Nobody out. Runner at first.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here comes Anthony Rizzo, second in the AL in home runs. Left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. Moved to first. And he's out. And they got him. That ends the inning. Scoreless after 1.
Damn it.
Top of the second. Stepping up for the Guardians. Stephen Kwan. The other way. And it stays fair.
That's a double.
Around first and hustling for second. The throw in.
Press third.
Throws off target.
As he slides in with a double.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Kyle Manzardo stands in now and watches strike 1. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. And down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And now, Jhonkensy Noel. Right side, hard hit. And he takes it himself for the out.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
He's got it, and that'll do it. Back at right field. There's Benintendi to start it off. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First pitch swinging. Benintendi was named Player of the Month recently, and that's not the first time that's happened this year. On the ground. Schneeman to first, but it pulls him back.
Wow.
Andrew Vaughn now. And singing, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Fought off foul.
When you're winning Player of the Month more than once in the same season, you might be earning some other awards in the offseason. I think he's set up pretty well in the MVP race.
And a foul ball. No score here in the second. On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's 1. On to Santana, 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Luis Robert Jr., the next to hit, takes ball 1. Smoked on the ground to second. Tosses to first. That's the inning. Nothing doing for the White Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Thompson back to work. That one fouled off. To the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He gets to the bag in time, so they get the first out of the inning. Bo Naylor at the plate now. That one's in there, 0-1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Headed towards the corner, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Into center. That gets down for a hit. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Lane Thomas. Fastball for a strike. Man at first, one away. Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. 2 away.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable.
Well, got to pause on that thought as that bottom of the inning, and Martinez.
Please give me something, bro. Please.
Line to left. Reaches, but can't make the grab.
Yes, I'll take that.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Josh Palacios swings through it for strike 1. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Quan settles underneath it. Drops into the glove, and there's one away. Now at the plate, Colson Montgomery. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. And that one popped in the air, left field. And that's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Burn, baby, burn. Keep going.
Martinez headed for third, and they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
You can burn that out.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Got a changeup and a pretty good one, too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And the 0-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Oh, yes! Man, yes!
They take a 1-0 lead.
I got the lead.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job. Bad ball hitting.
Fired to second, and they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the third. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0.
Damn, I ain't got them on my 40-man
Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Ramirez, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That's a base hit.
Man, that's some glitch in the game type shit. Man, that's wild. That was a catch, man.
Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Runner on the go. That one to first. He steps on the bag. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Manzardo in the box now. Takes strike one. That one in the dirt. And now it's even 1-1. In for a strike. Good slider.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated.
Got him! And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that slider's down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you have to take a count.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
That's what we get for the blow by. It's a gamble, but
that's inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So they can't do anything. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Anthony Rizzo.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Chopped to the right side, Arias. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting.
Benintendi up here. He's 0 for 1.
Benintendi.
Now he breaks his bat. Bybee pulls that one down, and there are 2 outs. Here's the third baseman, Andrew Vaughn. He's 0 for 1. Chopper to second. Whips it to first. And the White Sox. Check swing, called strike. Santana working through some struggles lately. There's the swing and a miss.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Arias in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. This to third, Vaughn. Fires across the diamond, and the first 2 set down at the top of the 5th. Now the catcher up to hit, Bo Naylor. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Swings through that one for strike 2. Outside low, and the count 1-2. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings and misses, struck him out. Guardians go down. We head to the bottom of the 5th.
Damn, my man already pitched. Yes. Both of my dogs is tired. I ain't going with this bomb.
5th, and now the DH, Luis Robert Jr.
Oh my God! Yes.
Towards left center
Broken
field.
glass.
That's well struck. Gone.
Oh, here you go. Broken glass.
He sends it out of here. His 33rd homer of the year. It's 2-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Now J.D. Martinez at the plate.
You know, these White Sox do a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
The throw to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. And up next for Chicago, Josh Palacios. Foul ball.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Damn,
popped up to the left into foul ground. Ramirez hauls it in, 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. And next to hit for the Sox, Colson Montgomery. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Foul ball there. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Last half of inning number 5.
Oh my God! There you go, Colson.
In deep right field.
Man, I got some good ass rookie.
And forget it.
He smoked that.
He hammers 1 out to right. Second home run of the inning for him, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you.
0-1. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Noel tracks it down for the out. Here on the south side, and stepping in is the speedy Lane Thomas. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to break for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Throws to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Ramirez stands in here, takes ball 1 low. That one misses, and that's ball 2. Hit on the ground to short. Montgomery.
There you go. It's your last bet.
Sends it across the first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang.
I'm taking you out after this.
Jacob Junis gets the ball now.
Come on,
just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Jacob Junis.
Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first, and they take care of Gallo for the out. And here is Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 2 in this one.
Watch my man Rizzo.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. The throw, nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Andrew Benintendi steps up.
3-3-3, Andy.
He swings and fouls one off. And there's a foul ball.
Get that weight back. Let it come to you.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Nothing doing for the offense. Top of inning number 7.
Look at it. I got Bryce Wilson.
Cleveland.
New pitcher on now, Bryce Wilson. 25th appearance of the year for him.
Number 46. Bryce Wilson.
Wilson in his 6th season, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016.
No. Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And there's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Manzardo in the box again. Takes a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The 2-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Quan aboard here at first with nobody out.
Oh, shit.
Fair ball.
Yeah, we got 2 on.
Gallo returns it to the infield. Runner stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And a ground ball to first, and it's through for a hit. Coming home. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. He will score. And it's now a 2-run game. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And that's in for a strike. Back safely. Puts a bunt down, and that's foul. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the top half of inning number 7. On the ground to short, could be 2. Play is made, 2 out. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. Strike on the inside corner. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that one way outside. And it's 1-2. On the ground, right side. Baldwin. In plenty of time to first. They limit the damage here. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Junis back to work.
Hey, oh, this man is on fire. Look at Andrew Vaughn. He hit 3 in the last game. He got another. Wow. This man is on fire. He is on
That'll fire up the dugout.
He
And they
is on
tack
fire.
one on the board. It's 4-1.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it,
Wow,
too.
he is on fire.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
The delivery to Robert. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Good. We need some more insurance runners.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Robert gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Damn, it's
Ground ball
bomb
could be
ass.
2.
Damn,
He
he's
flips
a
it to
bomb.
second in time. Back to
Fucking
first,
bomb.
and that is a double play.
Very smooth on the feet to second right there. You gotta love that glove toss, Boo. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you gotta remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
So up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery. His home and away splits there. This one smoked out to left. And that ends the inning.
That was some good wood. That was good wood. That was good wood.
Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
You are not pitching. Your bomb. Down, your bomb.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jay Howard.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
And that's down and away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Swings and misses, and it's 2-1 now. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit.
He missed that. How did he miss that? Wow.
Man at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Daniel Schneemann. Swing and a miss. Strike one. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Ramirez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Schneemann off of first with 2 away. That one way outside. 1-2 to count. Caught looking for the K. Guardians lead 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Hunter Gaddis.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And first offering is fouled off.
Oh,
Swing
my
and
God.
a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And it's out of here into the home bullpen for a homer. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and they add to the lead. It's 5-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure.
And now it's Joey Gallo. Late on that fastball.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Hats and misses. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Kicks and fires. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one almost got him. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off of.
In the air to left center. Kwan makes the play. That is the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead. Last chance coming up for the Guardians. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. Grounds 1 to short. Zips it across. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Mansardo. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Ground ball left side.
Gun him.
They get him, but it was pretty close.
Well, we talked about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Noel in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that one fouled off. The Guardians down to their final strike. And that skips in the dirt. And the next pitch is way outside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And they'll do it again. 2-2 down. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout. And here comes the closer here in the 9th, Penn Murphy.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one is lifted in the air. And it stays fair. Damn. Runner comes in from second to score, and they cut the lead. And they put up the stop sign at third. Probably the right move to not risk the out at the plate there with 2 down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Bo Naylor. Fastball for a strike. Close, but called a ball. And the count is 1-2. The tying run at the plate. Got him, and that's the ball game.
So they're breaking to another level with this win streak at 10 now. I think the key is to maintain the focus, because you can have this motivation to get to double digits and then have a letdown. They've got to try to just put out all.
Looks ball. Cleveland Guardians, 35 at bat, 10 hits, 2 RBIs, 1 walk, and 10 Ks. They use 3 pitches. Chicago White Sox, 31 at bat, 5 hits, no, 10 hits, 5 RBIs, no walks, 4 strikeouts. 1, 2, 3, 4 home runs. They use 4 pitches. 20 hits. No, I'm counting that wrong. Yeah, he got him about 20 hits. He got him about 20 hits, too. What the fuck is that happening? Wow, that's crazy. I never thought he'd do that shit. He got 92 RBIs. He got to keep hitting because Aaron Judge always got that 100 RBI mark. He got to keep hitting. And they moved him up to 83. Wow, he jumped up. No, that's not my pitch. He jumped up 1 point. He should be up higher than this.